Stir through, serve up. So there we have it, black pepper chicken and mushrooms. Look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, if you're craving a takeout, we're going to do chicken black pepper stir fry with mushrooms. So easy. It's a bit punchy, it's a little bit sweet. It's got the heat from the black pepper. Today I'm using chicken breast, which I have already sliced up. So I've sliced the chicken breast just to make it a little bit quicker. We've got mushrooms, onion, a little red pepper, some green onion tops that we're going to put in for garnish, and the usual soy sauce, oyster sauce, which we don't have here. Soy sauce, oyster sauce. I'm using a little bit of rice wine, garlic ginger paste and sugar. Come on. First job then, chicken. So it's a bit steady this. We want about a tablespoon of soy sauce in there. Normal light soy sauce. I know it doesn't look that light, but it is. And we want a good tablespoon of corn flour. Now you can sneak into this a little bit of your black pepper because we are making a black pepper chicken. Mix up, fully incorporate and just leave for about 15 minutes whilst we do our veg. Now this whole thing comes together in about 30 minutes tops. All the marinade, everything, not a problem. And the spoon's rubbish, get your hand in. Now I've decided to go for the optional extra of a little bit of sesame oil. Just to put that in there. There we go. Wash dandies, stick on one side. Now it's a mushroom, onion and pepper job, you know. It's about the mushrooms. You can slice them as thin as you want, or you can just chop them up. Now these have all been washed and wiped. Quite old mushrooms actually. Starting to turn, so they're ideal for this quick stir fry. We're not going to waste them. Now I like slices of mushroom in mine. Quite sliced. You know, if you want to go smaller or you want to go quarters, feel free. Nothing hard about this. Now I've got quite a lot of mushrooms, as you can see, because I believe chicken and mushroom, you get the mushroom in there. 370 grams of mushrooms here. Now most punnets come in about 200, 250, so that's sufficient, you know. But I was lucky to get a big one on reduce. Onion, these are on the turn as well. Heck, we're going to have to get some new ingredients. Onion sliced, just like that. Job done in there. It's all very quick this, you know. Peppers or pepper, I'm using red. You can use red and green. You can go yellow, up to you. Oh, there's not many seeds in this one. There you go. Cube, slice, dice, whatever you want, that's up to you. Now, it's a little bit of flavour obviously, but it's more for colour to balance out, you know. This is quite a black coloured dish. All the pepper and dark soy that's going to go in here. Right, our spring onions or green onions. Nothing special, just across there. Couple of centimetre or centimetre. And that's it basically. Let's get on. How easy is that? So they're going in for garnish towards the end actually. So we want about a tablespoon of light soy sauce, about a tablespoon of dark soy sauce. Like I say, it's a pretty black colour, this one. About a tablespoon of oyster sauce. We're going to go a tablespoon of rice vinegar, a couple of tablespoons of sugar, and a couple of tablespoons of ground black pepper. Give that a mix. That is our sauce. And what we'll do is we'll probably make a cornstarch slurry if we want to thicken it. So how to make a cornstarch corn flour slurry: tablespoon of corn flour or cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of water, and that's it. Give it a mix, and we're ready to add that as and when. If we want to add it to thicken it up, there you go. All you've got to do, the corn flour cornstarch settles, and you have to give it a quick stir before you use it. Okay, grab a pan. Now it's a steady one, get your flame on. In there, a couple of tablespoons of oil. Oil of choice, up to you. So just warm that through in there. We're going to cook the chicken first. And we're going to take the chicken out. We're going to cook it possibly nearly all the way done. It's only a guesstimate. Come on, get that chicken in there. Let it start. Now don't forget, we are cooking at home. Cook it as high or as low as you like. We just want to put a little bit of cooking on that chicken. It makes no difference about a high flame for this chicken. We're taking it out. So when you've had a couple of minutes chucking it around in your pan, put it in a bowl. There we go, one side. A tad of oil in there. Now this is garlic ginger paste. In the recipe it'll say garlic ginger minced up, which that's what this is. You want about a tablespoon in there. Garlic ginger paste to make equal parts garlic, equal parts ginger, a little bit of oil, a little bit of water, blend it all up. Lasts for months. No point buying it. Onions. Nice little sizzle whizzle on there. Just start them off, cook a little bit of that rawness out, that garlic, that ginger, and those onions. There's some flavour right there. Smells amazing. Peppers. Now you don't have to cook too long on this because we're not pre-cooking the mushrooms, they're all going in here. So cook that lot in there. And you're going to want a tad of salt, not much. And it is just a tad of salt. Little bit. Help draw that moisture out of those mushrooms. Now it looks a lot, but the mushrooms are actually going to go down, obviously. Got a fairly dry pan now, look as well. Look, can you see in there? Nothing left. All been soaked up. Now don't forget, mushrooms can be eaten raw. You know, people worry about them, but then they overcook them, which is unnecessary. You know, you can eat mushrooms raw. So you only need to cook for a little bit of a tinge and keep some texture. However, if you're one of those people that like everything soggy, just keep cooking. Now we've got moisture coming out, look. We're using that moisture in there. That's flavour. That's coming out from our mushrooms. But we don't want to go too much on there. In there, our sauce. Oh, you can smell that pepper. You can smell that rice wine vinegar. You can smell it's a little bit sweet. That is tremendous. And you can start with your cornstarch slurry. A little bit at a time. Let's just bring that in there. Start to thicken this up. There you go. Flame off. Don't need it now. In there with a good amount of that green onion. Save a little bit for going over the top. Stir through, serve up. Job done. Beautiful stir fry made right there. Come on there, some green onions. And a little bit of that. A little bit of sesame just to dress it up because it is really black with the pepper, you know. So there we have it, black pepper chicken and mushrooms. Look at that. Come on. Here you go, quick taste test. Now you wouldn't normally eat off this. This is a big serving plate. There's probably enough here for about 3 really good portions. Maybe it's more. Mushrooms, come on. It's about the mushrooms. Get in here. Crunch, crunch. Chicken. Just absolutely melts. Delicious, delicious crunchy veg. Spice wise, warming on the tongue. Very warming on the tongue, I'm not kidding. It's black pepper. It's probably one of the best tasting stir fries out there actually. It's got that little bit of sour. It's got that sweet in there. Got that heat from the peppers. It's absolutely phenomenal. Now for those who can't take the pepper heat, tone down the pepper. Go down to 1 tablespoon. But you know, it is a black pepper chicken dish. Black pepper chicken and mushrooms. However, bring it down. Don't worry about that. Alter to your taste buds. It's delicious. It's a fantastic stir fry. Very warming. I tell you what, on a cold day, this takes some beating. It's delicious. Serve it with rice, serve it with anything actually, it doesn't matter, does it? Serve it with whatever you like. It is absolutely superb. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends, tell them how easy it is to make. Black pepper, chicken and mushrooms. If you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video. That is absolutely amazing. What a flavour. Come on, serve some rice up. Come on, share it out.